Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video. Today I'm playing again in my craft journal and I'm just going to be doing a single page. And I'm starting off by using some sorry, I can't speak. Dina Wakley media. I'm using this lovely turquoise colour. This is one of my favourite colours. It's really vibrant and the colours really do pop on these craft pages. There isn't any gesso on this page at all. As you know, when I work in other journals, I often gesso the pages first, but this the pages in this craft journal, I tend not to because I like the contrast with the background. That is when I manage to leave the background showing through. So I've used Dina Wakley in turquoise and then lemon, and then this is Amsterdam acrylic in permanent red violet light. So this is a stencil from the StencilClub, and it's from June 2021, and it's by Daily, and it's a really cool pattern, this one. So I'm just going in and using some white paint on some of the darker areas of colour that I've added on the background, just to give a little bit of contrast. Then I decided I wanted to work on a tag, but I didn't have one the right size, so I just decided I would butcher another one and make it the size that I wanted it to be. I decided that I would add some stenciling straight onto the tag as well. So I said I'd used white for the stenciling. It isn't. I think it's mineral that I've used. I can just see now it isn't looking so white. So sorry about that. Bit of misinformation. And then this is just some tissue paper. I think it's actually a decoupage paper that I found in a local craft shop. And I just loved it because it had got the text on it. So I've just torn a couple of pieces of that. And then I'm just having a play at drawing a face using the Stabilo All pencil. And I haven't pressed on too hard. One thing that I have found with these pencils is that obviously the harder you press, the more pigment you get on the page. This is fairly logical really, but it seemed to take me a while to get to grips with this. So you know, if you're going to auto activate it, then I'd just go in really lightly to start off with so you can see whether you like the effect, and then you can always just darken it up a bit and go in, and you can go in again and just add a bit more darkness to it, a bit more depth. So I'm just kind of building up the face. It's a very sad face. The reason for that, I quite often do draw sad faces. I think it's just because I don't know. It's very difficult to show emotion on a face, because if you want to do a smiley mouth, it's when we smile, if you look at yourself when you're smiling, it's not often very exaggerated that the corners of your mouth might turn up a tiny bit. So I tend to do quite neutral looking faces, although when I say neutral, they do end up looking very sad. This one, however, this page was kind of about worry, so it was apt that this face looked a bit sad, I suppose. So I've added those pieces of tissue paper onto the background using some gel medium. This is also another of the June 2021 stencils from StencilClub and from Stencil Girl Club, and I am using white this time just to get some of those dots onto the page. So then I'm doing some splatters using the Dina Wakley Fuchsia gloss spray. And these are some letter rub-ons that are from Art by Marlene, and I'm just adding those onto a piece of paper, and then I will be using that to go onto my page. So I've just grabbed my sewing machine, and although you can't really see what I'm doing, I am just adding a little bit of stitching to this tag. I'm pretty certain that I'm just going around the outside of it. Sometimes I like to add a bit of stitching onto the things that I'm going to use on my page. There we go, you can see I've just gone round the edge. So that word is just kind of stitched on. And then I'm just adding some dots using a Posca pen. And then once that's dry, I'm going to stick it in place using a double-sided tape gun. I'm just outlining some of the dots as well using the white gel pen too. This is a really brilliant tool. It saves all that faffing about peeling the backing off the tape. which is something that I really do find difficult. So that's just a little botanical piece that I've created that I'm going to add onto the page as well, just as another white accent, and just a bit more doodling. And there we go, there's the finished page, a very quick one, very simple, lots of fun with lots of colour in the background. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.